'cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay, 'cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency, a message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with.
Man. Here we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
I live here now. And it was either Wolfpack or Dynasty for Club League, and I didn't want to play with you. So I chose Wolfpack.
Yeah, so you want the scouts to see you playing on the losing team and see a star on that, okay.
I'm going to get the scouts to notice me by shooting every chance I get. I mean, if I play with you, you'll be yelling at me to make the extra
That's
pass.
right, because I want to win.
Okay, that's all you think the scouts care about?
Yeah, the scouts care if you can win, bro.
Okay, then you really are stupid, bro. Let me give you some game, man.
Here we go. All right.
Scouts only care if you got the skills that translate to the next level. That's it. Point blank, end of story.
Well, you only prove that by winning.
No, you prove that by showing how you can help them win at the next level. All right, I'm cocky, but I'm not stupid, MP. All right, I'm not a high flyer. I'm not a rim protector. So if I want to lead this broke down town, I have to prove I can shoot.
That makes sense, bro, because you're small.
Man, you ain't got to be Wimby to shoot out the gym. But since you care so much, I'm going to give you that L you've been asking for.
Yeah,
right?
all right, bet.
All
Let's
right,
do it.
Bet.
Hello everyone and welcome to our presentation of Illinois Club League Basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. Some of the future stars of the region look to hone in their skills as we have the Wolfpack hosting the Dynasty.
And to call this a rivalry might be underselling it. This is more of a feud than anything. These clubs really dislike each other.
And the Wolfpack would love to play spoiler in this one, looking to put an end to the Dynasty's 11-game win streak.
Yeah, Joe, and both of these teams have plenty of talent to get it done tonight. The Wolfpack are only 7-4 on the season, but this roster can play with the best of them and can pull out a win against just about anyone.
And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
Now Wells, Dillard covering. Back to Stauffer. That falls, coming off the assist from Patrick Wells.
Yeah, I like the confidence by Stauffer. When he's close to the rim, he looks to score whenever possible.
And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
He's been a huge catalyst for this offense here.
Outside Stauffer. And Eric Dillard picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Get the perimeter!
On defense, the Dynasty. 4-point game. Here's Stauffer. That one a little long. And when Patrick Wells joined this team, he added some much-needed shooting that elevated this team to the next level.
Ding! Yeah, just like an elevator, Joe. Really dialing up the damage potential this team now has from deep. A little too much contact. Draws a whistle and MP is headed to the line.
He's off on the first. That one is no good. Now it's Carter outside. Passes to Wells. The three ball. It's hauled in by the Dynasty.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
Michael Stauffer attacking.
A very assertive take by Stauffer, going right into the defense and earning a trip to the line. You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. And so he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And here's MP on the outside. Rebounded by James. The Wolfpack with the ball. They trail by 3. Out to Wells. Count it. It's good.
He says, "Don't tell me I'm too small." Wells attacking the heart of that defense.
MP with the rock. He's picked up by Wells. Junior outside. Cobb. And here's MP on the outside. Hits the trifecta.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. And you look at the dynasty, MP has led the charge all season long. He's been a huge factor for them.
Without a doubt, he has rejuvenated the team this season. A standout for the dynasty as soon as he joined. Now here's MP. He's got 9. And that one drops.
When Zadirko showed a nice touch around the basket.
Here's Stopper. Banked in off the glass.
Beautiful play. Right there, you see 2 guys completely on the same page.
MP outside. That 3 off the mark.
Flat out inexcusable defense. They got lucky that he somehow missed that shot.
He knows he should have buried it with the defense being that lax.
Now here's MP. Fires the 3. And it's Patrick Wells with the rebound. The Wolfpack trail. And with the high school season now in the rearview mirror, for many of these players, they are solely focused on club play.
And winning on the club circuit is their only goal as of now. I'd expect that to mean the games are going to be a little bit more chippy because of that.
And MP gets it to go.
You go inside, you risk getting hit. MP has become talented enough to absorb the physicality and still puts points on the board.
Robinson sets the screen. And it's stolen away by Junior. And they're running. Here's Hawkins. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Oh, the accuracy, just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
Outside James. To the paint. Here's Stopper. Struts in the layup for 2.
Great job keeping the play alive. Those are hustle points.
Here's MP. Stopper comes up with the board. And the Wolfpack with possession. 4-point game. Carter's shot is off that time. From deep, it's MP. Pure from 3-point range.
He's too good a shooter to leave open. That's a breakdown defensively.
And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
So both teams making some changes here. Timeout called by the Dynasty. Here's Carter. 5 points in the game. Johnson, now covered by MP. It's Wells, left side. 2 points as that one goes.
Patrick Wells doesn't have a size advantage inside, so it's all about his touch.
And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
And he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
Now here's Carter. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it there to single digits. MP, he's covered by Johnson. From deep, it's MP. And the Dynasty, another 3. MP has been something else this first half, well on its way to a huge game. Pass to Carter. Back to Wells. The three. It's hauled in by Eric Fisher.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
For a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
Now here's MP. Lays it up and banks it in. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching.
Dynasty coach Duncan Carter has worked to impart a sense of focus in this ongoing rivalry. The rivalry of these teams is well documented, and he wants his club to continue their winning ways.
Yeah, Danny, he knows that the way the games have swung between these two sides is a dynamic rivalry. He would like the Dynasty to play at a heightened intensity for this one. And a missed layup. They have a very long way to go to even get in sight of that lead.
And from what we've seen from this squad today, I wouldn't hold your breath.
Patrick Wells misses another. Here's MP. Knocks it again, the Dynasty. It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight. A difficult situation for the Wolfpack here. Wells outside. Robinson with it. Davidson's there. And it's the Dynasty with the ball. 19-point lead, which is the biggest of the game. Again, MP missing.
And the coaching staff will live with this. These are the shots they want their guys taking.
I'm still not sure how that one didn't go in. Sometimes those small guys can be pesky on the drive. Wells taking advantage of that.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good. Here's Dillard. On the wing, it's MP. 4 seconds left. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and falls. A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. The Dynasty on top, just dominating this one. And more basketball to come after this short break. The teams have had their break, the Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Now here's Stoffer. They get a hand on it, and it's stolen by Zadirko. From deep, it's MP. Out of bounds, it'll go to the way of the Wolfpack. Here's Wells. He's got 5. Pass over to Robinson. And here's Stoffer. Hawkins covering. Outside, Timmerman. Michael Stoffer for 3. The Dynasty grab the miss. Now here's MP. He's got 27. And MP throws it down hard. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Outside, Timmerman. Wells, Dillard covering. Wells, no good. They're making this a runaway.
At this point, the only question is just how big the lead will eventually become.
MP, no good.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
Now Wells knocks down the triple.
We know Patrick Wells loves to shoot the ball, and he should because, look, he's good at it.
On the wing, it's MP. Timmerman defending. And MP gets it to go. And what a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. And now the Dynasty with it. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
You have to love his efficiency from range in this one.
Valuing each and every possession, taking only the shots he feels he can make.
Time called as the Wolfpack decide to talk things over. MP really making a difference out here.
Yeah, it's clear to me the purpose of this timeout is to lay down a firm strategy for defending the three-point shot.
Michael Stauffer on the wing. Up top, it's Wells. Robinson.
Watch him.
6 on the shot clock. Outside Stauffer. On target from long range.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor, because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Now here's Stauffer. 10 points for him. Pass over to Robinson. James. Wells outside. To the middle. Robinson. That one's off. Nice D from Dave Zadirko. MP inside. James covering. MP. Whistle buster!
The scouts are salivating over that. MP with an explosion of a dunk.
Here's Stauffer. Robinson sets the screen. Tries yet again. Nice D from Dave Zadirko. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for. Everybody knows MP has the ability to score all day long. And look, that's why his coaches and scouts don't want him to defer as much as he does.
Passes to Wells. For 3. The Wolfpack again can't hit it. And now the Dynasty with it. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Yep, count it.
Offense and defense have really come together for them, helping to strengthen this lead.
They've taken absolute control of the action. Other team needs to get something going if they want to stay in this thing.
Now here's Stauffer. 10 points for him. And Dave Zadirko with the block. You compare how this game has gone between MP and Wells, and so far it's been all MP.
MP has left no doubt that he's ready for the next level. He's a man amongst boys right now, and the NBA is going to be in his future.
Pick by James.
Get the perimeter. Yeah, that's all you.
Down low, Robinson. And nothing is falling for them right now. And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
Now here's Stauffer. Pass over to Robinson. And once again off the mark by the Wolfpack. And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the way of the Wolfpack.
When you're driving home, you're going to be thinking about sloppy plays like that for a while.
Some changes for the Wolfpack. And here's MP on the outside. Connects it from downtown.
Well, all game long, we've seen the passion that these teams have played with. No let up, no quit from anyone on the roster.
Yeah, passion is definitely one way to say it. Nothing that we can repeat on air, but it certainly seems beyond a little friendly ribbon.
Pass to Cordova. Over MP. Cordova's shot is good. Here's Cobb. MP outside. And the Dynasty tack on 2 more.
Oh, MP, you just can't let him get loose in the mid-range because he can do damage from there.
And so here it's the Wolfpack. Kicks it to Johnson. Back to Wells.
Get outside, get outside.
Looking to get back on track. Yes, and a nice assist from Joey Johnson. This has been a very one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
MP outside. Off on the layup. Wells outside. Lets it go from D. The Dynasty grab the miss. Now MP.
Knock it down.
This one for 3. And Joey Johnson pulls it down.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made 3.
Wells. And again, the Wolfpack with the triple.
And that's the thing with Wells. His biggest strength offensively is the jump shot.
They need to stop this run.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's time to switch things up, either by going to the bench or with a different defensive look.
And MP gets it to go.
He's really been producing offensively tonight, helping build that lead they're enjoying.
It's the kind of shooting that you can build your whole offensive strategy around.
Now here's Fresh. Passes to Wells. And the 3 off target. Here's MP. Misses the wing jumper. Wells outside. Johnson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Sometimes you see old school elements in Johnson's game, like how he just aggressively attacked the inside to find the bucket.
Yo, set it up.
Now here's MP. Cordova covering. That one falls.
It's a one-man show, and the fans are glad they have tickets. Looks like he's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
Wells outside. Over Cobb. It's Junior with the rebound. And they'll just let the clock run out here.
And you cannot argue with the W there.
Count it.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
Come get it, come get it.
Wells outside. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
A real gem. You could see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered most.
Well, you know the Wolfpack would give everything they had. You could feel the intense tone of this rivalry match early on.
Yeah, we've seen this before. Ultimately, talent just wins out. The Dynasty has a great group of players to build. Yo, she was here. I didn't see her.
Yeah, she came with her cousin.
Oh, I can't believe I missed her.
Man, you
Use
mind
that
if I
shit.
talk to him real quick? I apologize, bro. Hey, look, I know we butt heads over the years, but we go to the same school now.
Bro, are you thick in the head or something? I don't like you, man.
Look, I ain't trying to be your best friend. I'm just trying to win some games.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
How about we talk on the court? And off the court, you and me win cool.
Great. That's a great attitude.
It
We're
is
going
a
to win
great
states
idea.
like
Yep,
that.
Yep, and I don't care about states.
Yeah, that's because you playing for the Scouts.
Right, and that's because you playing for the fantasy. What, you think they're going to rebuild the factories because you passing a little Jimmy in the clutch? You really want to help these people? How about you take over, make the league? Then when you got some actual power, you can actually help these people. All right, stop this nice guy hiding behind that when the truth is You scared to become the player you need to be in order to build a real dynasty. This is just a costume, bro. These words, meaningless, unless you put something behind that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Think about it. All right, especially if we're wide open and they're throwing doubles at you with their all-star recruits, man.
You scared? You nervous? What's
I'm
up, man?
scared, man. It's North Beverly. I can't lose to those guys.
Hold on. Why? Because you play with half of them on your club league team?
It's not the players, man. Players are in the same condition we in on scholarship. I'm talking about the fans. I can't stand the fans, man. They've been getting everything handed down to them their entire lives, man. And they swear it's because they're better than you.
Yeah, no, that's real. Meanwhile, somebody from Plainview can work twice as hard as them, and they'll never, ever get the same opportunity. I hear you.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
But yo, you want to hear something even crazier? One of the biggest donors at North Beverly is the guy who shut down the garment factory. And my grandfather, he worked there for 37 years, bro. 37 years, Patrick.
Man. If you force up shots, we're gonna lose, man. The stock's gonna drop. Who's left for me to manage?
Go with this managing thing, man. How about you just worry about knocking down your shots tomorrow, and then we'll talk about it, all right?
That's not a problem.
All right, then. Plainview. All right, man, let's get out of here, bro.
And let's go down to the floor as they get ready to announce the starting lineups. evening, everyone, and thank you for joining our coverage of the Illinois State High School Championship. What a matchup we have between the North Beverly Bearcats and the Plainview Panthers. Drake, what kind of matchup do you expect tonight?
Well, Joe, most fans expect North Beverly once again to take home the championship. But one thing we've learned throughout this tournament, you cannot count out MP and the Panthers.
Hard to bet against MP with the way he can dominate the game. But North Beverly has a complete roster.
Hey, the Bearcats are the cream of the crop when it comes to high school talent. They have the depth. But we'll see if anyone can match up and slow down MP.
So the Panthers take the tip.
And the Bearcats come into this final as the favorite. 8 straight Illinois State championships for them. An incredible run.
Wells. Zadirko. He's covered by Bishop. Count it.
First point of the game right there.
Nice bucket, getting the scoring started.
Outside, Day. Over Rosenberg. Drains it from 17 feet out. And you look at the program North Beverly has put together, it's something you rarely see.
Oh, they're gold standard for high school basketball around here. Great coaching, great teammates. Kids want to play for this team. And if you add it all up, they've made the most of their chances.
Now here's MP. Right side, Tombo. MP, clock at 6. Back to Wells. There's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
This is Wells' calling card, honestly. He is a certified dagger from downtown.
Here's Marcita. MP grabs the miss.
Let's talk about Danny Coughlin for a moment. The Bearcats power forward loves to clean the glass.
He's got a real pack mentality, too. So when a shot goes up, Coughlin is nearly always in the picture, and he's either blocking out or snagging those boards himself for easy second-chance buckets.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And when you watch Marcita on the floor, the size he has at the 3 spot jumps out to you because he just looks like an NBA player.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 and 2. Now here's Rosenberg. The D right on him. Over to the left wing. On the wing, it's MP. He's covered by Coughlin. Passes to Wells. Screen by MP. And the Panthers hit it again from deep. And you look at the roster for North Beverly and the international feel as they recruit from all over.
Oh, for a high school, it's crazy. They treat their program the way a university would. They look all over for the best talent, not just in Illinois, but all over the world.
Now here's Coughlin. Shoots over Little. North Beverly no good on that one either.
He turned that high percentage shot into a low one by using the fadeaway.
And the ball out of play. North Beverly will have it.
Just can't afford turnovers like that one.
And here's Dermanenko. Outside, Day. To the paint. Marcita. MP grabs the miss. Justice Rosenberg on the wing. Guarded by Day. MP outside. Back to Wells. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
And you hate to call him a one-man show, but it fits the bill for MP and Plainview.
They win and lose as a team, but MP is at the center of it all. He's the best player the school has ever had and has put them on his back for this finals run.
That's easy work for Bishop, the biggest dude on the floor.
MP outside. Out to the right wing. Passes to Wells. MP on the left side. 6 to shoot from downtown. Wells shot through.
A known entity, Patrick Wells has been capable of catching and shooting many teams right out of the gym.
The Bearcats trail. Outside, Day. Inside. Bishop lays it up and banks it in.
Given his size, not many guys are going to be able to block Bishop's shot, which is why you feed him in there. Well, no doubt MP is a legend for Plainview already, likely to be the first graduate to have ever seen the NBA.
And for someone who's never seen him, MP's athleticism is something special. He's got great basketball IQ, and you can see the potential ooze out of him. This is just the start of what can be a decorated career.
Now here's Day. Pass to Leftos. Back to Marcita. Day. The three. Little with the rebound. And a chance for a 2-for-1 right here.
Let's see how they play the clock out.
To the inside. Here's Adirko. The rebound by Bishop. And so with it, it's North Beverly. 6-point game. Dermanenko with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him.
Wasn't quite set on that pick.
Teams changing it up here. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Splitter outside. Pass to Lee. Pass Wanaglu. Johnny Chu. Dillard covering. Shot clock at 5. Outside for Chu. Now here's Splitter. We're around 2 minutes into the second quarter of play. And something to note between these two schools, Plainview has never beaten North Beverly.
Wow, Joe, just lay out the cold hard fact like that? Yeah, I'm not sure I would ever bring that up in the locker room or make the sole point to fire up the squad, but either way, staying undefeated over another team can be a real challenge on that end.
The three-pointer goes.
Yeah, I mean, Perchumsky is known more for his shooting. Took it outside there.
To the left wing. Here's Chu. Goes back up. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What terrific hustle. He's got a nose for sniffing out those rebounds.
He is ferocious once that ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for.
On the wing, it's MP. Back to Dillard. This one for 3. And another 3 for Plainview. MP up to 5 assists now in the contest. Doing a great job involving his team.
Drake, some of these players on these teams have faced off against each other in Club League. Those memories can be an asset in their minds.
Oh, yeah. When you face someone before, those lessons learned may translate to in-game advantages, Danny. And that's the thing. You got to correct past mistakes, keep making adjustments, and get better over time.
Back to Gibson. Fires from deep. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
You see that kind of unselfishness from MP a lot. Some say way too much.
Over to the wing. Outside, Chu puts up a 3. Miss number 6 for him. He's only made 2 of his 8 attempts. Down low. Shot's good by Little. And what a half it's been for MP so far, who recorded his 7th assist with that last dish. Here's the Bearcats with the basketball. Trailing by 8 here. To halt the run! Splitter, no good.
And Dillard, another shooter for Plainview.
Oh my goodness!
Are you kidding me?
What a play.
Wow! A jolting slam from MP. I'm seeing wide eyes from lots of fans in this gym, guys. Oh my.
Timeout called by the Bearcats. So it's both teams making a change here. Now here's Day. Cawthon sets the screen. Over Rosenberg. Day, no good.
And you can sense their frustration all the way from the booth. They feel the game slipping away.
Understandably so. They're on the wrong side of an impressive run.
Here's the Bearcats with the basketball. It's a 10-point game. Bishop with the screen. Here's Marcita. Hits the front iron, and it goes in.
Guys, we know Marcita is big, but he's also been working really hard to become more skilled, too.
With 4 on the clock. And the dunk by MP.
And this sort of awesome dunk is just one of the many reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
There's a swagger out here on the court that they just possess, and they're not afraid to show it either.
Hey, man, sometimes with the trampoline, but I used to love going up and jamming it like that.
And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Panthers, up 10. And as we pause for halftime, don't go anywhere. We'll be back for the third quarter after the break. And we're back. Illinois State Championship second half action about to restart. And it might be intimidating for some of these players, playing in such a hollow ground here at the United Center.
I think it's safe to substitute the might for a definitely does. It's bigger here. The sights, the sounds, everything. It's a dream come true for many of these players.
Here's Bishop. No good off the back of the rim. Here's MP. Howard the throwdown! Unreal finish.
Trampoline right there is awesome.
Strong take by MP with defenders in his face. He's at another level.
If they're going to make a run, it's no time like the present.
We certainly expected a better game than this. It has not been a pretty picture.
Back to Dermonenko, to the middle, Marcita. And then Bishop comes in with a dunk. And Wells, a transfer to Plainview before the season, he's been a huge part of their success.
Wells knows how to shoot, something you can always use more of. Likely won't make that jump to the college level, though, but he's a great high school player and a really solid 1-2 punch with MP.
Now Dermonenko. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And Danny Cawthon with the dunk.
This is why this Bearcats team loves Dermonenko, a relentless player who relishes feeding his teammates.
Out to Wells. Jish to Tombo. MP. No good on the triple. Outside, Day. Down low. Bishop, good.
The moment he's free of his defender, he's headed to the hoop. That's a textbook use of the play. So many of the players for the Panthers have been a part of the Plainview community their whole life. There have been a lot of legacy names.
Some of the kids have fathers and grandfathers that played for Plainview. It's not a large town, but they love their basketball. Outside, Marcita. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. The shot, no good.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made three.
From deep, it's MP. Another miss by MP. Day, guarded by Rosenberg. Here's Dermonenko. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Right side, Bishop. Second chance shot. And then Bishop comes in with a dunk.
Coach Riley Altman has North Beverly prepared to play this game as if it's on their own home floor.
Oh, Coach Altman is a living legend. He's the most decorated high school coach in Illinois State history. And what's great about him is he doesn't want his players to be overwhelmed by the environment. He wants them to stay focused and in the game plan.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside, Day. Cawthon sets the screen. Now here's Day. Tight defense on him. Off with the layup. On the wing, it's MP. The three ball. Yes, and it's Patrick Wells picking up the assist. What a run it's been for MP, and he has double-digit points in this quarter alone. Timeout called by the Bearcats. MP really making a difference out here.
He's just been unstoppable out there. Hopefully they can put together a plan here to start shutting him down.
Both. And with Beverly making a change here. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Floats one up, and MP with the layup. MP can smell that Illinois State title, racking up bucket after bucket. A challenging stretch for North Beverly here. And of course, high school basketball around Chicago as competitive as it gets.
There is a legacy here. Yeah, players are chasing a shadow in the shape of the number 23, and it envelops every court in this city. Basketball could be a ticket, could be the opportunity of a lifetime for these athletes.
For three, Johnny Chu. Pure from three-point range.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
And the dunk by MP. And they have no answer for MP. He's pouring it on, willing his team to a state title. And here's Chu. Splitter outside. They set the screen. There's the triple. Panthers pick up the board. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. From deep, it's MP. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And that's the confidence that people love about MP. A complete lack of hesitation. That's an assertive play by the young man.
And so with it, it's North Beverly. Down by 15. Now a timeout called by North Beverly. Left side, it's Day. Another shot. Nice D from Dave Zadirko.
James Marcita is a talented wing who can play at the next level. At 6'10" and 240 pounds, small is not what comes to mind for this small forward.
Oh, no, not at all, Danny. It's noticeable how tall he is. And it's unusual to see that kind of mass in a high school wing. But again, that's the benefit of the international recruiting that North Beverly pulls from.
Looking to end the run. Day with the bucket.
Oh, assertive take from Day. Give him a lane to the basket, and he won't think twice about attacking.
Here's MP. That falls, coming off the assist from Patrick Wells. There's a reason he's a five-star recruit. MP with a 30-point performance here in the state championship game. Passes to Cawthon. He can't get that one to fall. MP inside. Guarded by Day. And they double up MP. Outside, Tombo. Back to MP. Day with the steal. And when you watch Dermanenko on the court for North Beverly, he's as composed as they get at this level.
He's the smallest starter for the Bearcats, but he's sort of like this conductor of a larger-than-life Bearcat orchestra. He moves the symphony, and he collects assists from the giants of North Beverly.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now into this fourth quarter. August Splitter on the wing. Goes up on the strike. No good on the shot. And here are the Panthers. They lead by 17. Here's MP. Just with some mustard.
And they're just scoring at will, getting whatever shot they want out there.
Yeah, and the lead, it's only getting bigger. Not sure what the opposition is thinking at this moment.
There's Leftos with the three. MP grabs the miss. despite the excellent defense.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
And there's the pick. For three, Johnny Chu. The rebound by Mark Little. So it's Plainview now. A 21-point lead, the biggest lead of the game.
They keep finding ways to pad their lead, and it just continues to grow.
All facets of their game are clicking. They look like a well-oiled machine out there.
Here's August Splitter with the three. A shot off that time. From deep, it's MP. Sends it home from three-point land.
He scored most of the points out there by himself. His offense is a big part of the recipe for team success.
Put it in the history book. The Plainview Panthers have done the unthinkable and are Illinois state champions. MP has led his school to glory, and this is a season Plainview will never forget.
And what can you say about MP and this team? You could never count them out, and they took down a titan in North Beverly today.
And out of all the schools to end the dominance of North Beverly, nobody would have expected the Plainview Panthers.
These kids are legends today and here on out. It's a Cinderella story that this state will never forget.
For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
I told you we was gonna get that W, bro. We did that. Hey, yo. Did y'all look at the stands during that trophy presentation?
Yeah, dude. Our whole section was crying.
Oh, man, it was crazy. I did not realize how much we meant to everyone until I saw it on their faces, man.
Oh, man, I ain't gonna lie. I had some tears rolling down.
Right?
Come on, man. That was some emotional stuff, y'all.
Bro, I had tears, especially because, like, this is it for me. You know? I'm not playing college ball, and I'm definitely not playing in FIBA like our boy
come
here.
on, man.
Yeah.
Chill out.
Nah, but for real.
Thank
I
you.
never left Illinois, and you're going all the way to Hungary to play for our country? Yo, that's wild.
And I can't even think about that right now. I just got to focus on graduating first, and that's it.
Come on, man. You got the best grades on the team, and you talking about you got to
Here
graduate
you go.
first like you something at risk. You?
Hey, it's
Come
just
on,
one
man.
step at a time, P. You know, that's how you get to where I'm at, man.
Yeah, that and being a freak athlete.
Nah, that don't hurt. But if you're trying to build something big, you got to do it brick by brick, man.
Speaking of bricks, Benny over here been putting up bricks all season.
I knew you was gonna say that.
All right, so you got jokes now, huh?
I got jokes, I got the looks, I got the charisma.
Delusional self-esteem.
Whoa! Throwing shots.
All the time, man.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency, a message for